from the place affectionately known as the K. We're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jake Junis gets the ball for the Royals in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
So striding forward now, Andrew Benintendi. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately. 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Here's the 0-2. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot. 87 degrees here at first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, look out. Hot shot to 3rd, and there are 2 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. In his career versus this pitcher, 2 hits in 7 tries. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 to Martinez.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Here's Mookie Betts. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Betts inside. 2-0. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
Standing in, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Well, a chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, Adalberto Mondesi, what an exciting young player. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
First offering on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone. With Merrifield next to hit. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another snap throw to the bag, and the runner back safely. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw over to the bag. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync, and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees. Strike one. Ball one. Bogaerts, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower, is currently the 3rd leading vote getter in all-star balloting at shortstop. He's had a good campaign so far, but the competition at that position is very strong.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Still 1-2. Here he comes again. 1-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Owings moving in. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Bogaerts on at first, nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Hamilton is after it, and no one will track it down. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Nobody out, runner on first. The 3-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. Too high. 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Three and two, the count for Rafael Devers.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners on first with one down. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. The 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. The payoff pitch one more time. Count remains full. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 3. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Grounded to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a ball 1-0. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. 2-0. The set and the 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Hamilton. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and it's 1-0 Boston. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
The designated hitter, Brian Goodwin.
First offering on its way. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul. 2-1. 2-2.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
So here's how the BOS are positioning themselves defensively. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder. Forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there. But a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the pole.
Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's 1 for 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there. 1-0. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2-2 the count. The 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nope. And that misses low and away. Ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2-0 now. The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Jorge Soler would be next. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Andrew Benintendi.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down. So with one gone in the inning, time for a check of the American League Central standings as you see where the Royals sit entering play today. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are two away. So bases are empty here with two gone, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at bat. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Mookie Betts would be next. The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. In is Jorge Soler. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at bats for this team right now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike 1. O'Hearn, base runner at first with 1 out. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Betts. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So 2 away here in the Kansas City 3rd. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. Here comes the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. That misses, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Strike taken up in the zone. The 3-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Again, he sends it out of play. A payoff pitch one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. They're down 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Merrifield picks it up. Oh, he makes the stop. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Lifted in the air out to left. Hamilton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the first base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1-0 the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1 the count. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. This is in the air out to left field. After it is Hamilton. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box, Rafael Devers, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Moreland stands at second with 2 gone. All even now, 2-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Leading off the inning, Whit Merrifield, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Whit Merrifield.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. That's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Takes this the other way to right, and the Royals are in the hit column.
Hey, there's another case, D-Roll, of mislocation. Catcher setting on the inside corner. That pitch drifted out towards the middle part of the plate.
Yeah, and that's from an offensive standpoint, Dan, it's hard. You're sitting there, you know guys are going to try and pound you in. But if they happen to miss just a smidge out over the heart of the plate, they might not get it back.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
3-2 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Settling in now, Brian Goodwin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Goodwin brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
A line shot to third base.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chesler.
Stepping into the box, Chesler Cuthbert. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. A play at the plate. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Bradley Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Andrew Benintendi. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Vasquez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0 home. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D.
Digging in, J.D. Martinez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Willie Peralta will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 43, Willie Peralta.
Mookie Betts will be the first one to greet him, as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Mookie Betts.
first offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Takes this the other way to right. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses. Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but foul.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Mondesi onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Peralta is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Pulled toward right center field. Owings giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 5-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said that collectively as a group, their timing appears to be way off. As a result, they're often getting blown away at the plate or simply fighting pitches off. In the dugout, they're talking about getting things started a little bit earlier and simplifying their swings to give themselves a little bit more time to get the bat through the zone. We'll see if they're able to make those adjustments, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So next to the plate for the Royals, Adalberto Mondesi. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Popped him up. Moreland is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for
There's
the
our
Orioles,
line score through the first
the
4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Soler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some
66.
really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Has a look, now the pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Devers has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point.
Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1 popped up, and Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Royals nothing. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
Rafael Devers.
First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. His career line against Willie Peralta. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. No one out with a runner at second. Lifted in the air out to right. Soler is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he is in there. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Here comes the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. One and one the count now. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit at third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
50, second baseman, Justin.
So striding in, Dustin Pedroia. His career line against Willie Peralta. He's a .333 hitter. He's set. Here it comes. Popped up. O'Hearn will put this one away, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. The Red Sox lead it 6-0. Here's Chris Owings now. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box, Whit Merrifield. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
The 1-2 heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Salvador Perez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Owings leads off first with 1 away. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Pedroia fields it cleanly. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Royals bats are quiet there. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Kevin McCarthy comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Kevin McCarthy.
Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here's another 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Two and one now to Mookie. To 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Xander Bogaerts is on deck. 3-2 pitch. Now that's popped up, and this is taken in for the second out. Stepping up now, Xander Bogaerts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. Home run number 9 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
In now,
The first
Mitch
baseman.
Moreland.
Mitch
As the
Moreland.
first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-1 after the foul ball there. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. Number 11 for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ian Kennedy
your
enters
attention,
now in a
please.
mop-up role as he'll
Now
try to
pitching
keep
for
the
the
deficit
Royals.
right where it is.
Number 31, Ian Kennedy.
Into the
Up
box
next for
now,
the Red Sox.
Rafael Devers,
The third baseman.
as he'll take one up
Rafael
in the zone, but indeed
Devers.
in the strike zone for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. O'Hearn's got it, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Royals nothing. So coming to the plate, Brian Goodwin
Leading
will
up
try and
for
get
the
something
Royals,
started in the home half of the
designated
7th.
hitter.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Now at the plate,
third
Chesler
baseman,
Cuthbert. 0 for 2
Chesler.
on his line thus far.
Cuthbert.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play,
Now batting.
every base hit is
The
welcome, but a
shortstop.
double will
That'll
really
go
help
good.
wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. A bare-handed pickup. He's out.
The right fielder.
Now in the
12.
box, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball one.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Cuthbert on third with 2 out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Kansas City. Still 8-0. Striding into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Merrifield backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns.
The batter, number 50, second base.
Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump, and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
In now, Dustin Pedroia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And Pedroia behind it a bit as he grounds this one to second. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. Will try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 1-1 home. This is in the air out to right. Soler on the move. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. Previous history with Ian Kennedy. He's had some success, 5 for 11. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1 misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1 hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox on top, 10-0. Now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to push it foul to the left, so they'll try it again. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Billy Hamilton, and his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
The 1-0. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left. Foul. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Betts has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, Chris Owings. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the 3rd out. Royals go down 1-2-3. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Owings makes the play, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded softly to the right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Ryan Brazier will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Coming to the plate now, Whit Merrifield. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Now the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Betts is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery, and that misses 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Brian Goodwin, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Eduardo Rodriguez earns his 5th winner of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.